conversations with my ex again. Your ex notices that you have made positive changes within yourself. My ex still has feelings for me. Why does your ex want to have you back? My ex is talking to me now. Wants to be with you again. Your ex is longing for you all day long. Texting you right now. My ex is texting me again. I have constructive conversations with my ex again. I have constructive conversations with my ex again. I am ready to make positive changes within myself. Your ex is texting me again. Your ex trusts you. Your ex has you on her mind. You have constructive conversations with your ex. I am talking friendly to my ex again. Me and my ex communicate on a calm basis again. Why is my ex getting closer to me right now? My ex is talking loving again to me. Why my ex is contacting me right now? Your ex allows me to contact her again now. My ex is friendly to me again. Why is your ex getting closer to you again? My ex allows me to contact her again now. Your ex is talking to you right now. Why does your ex want to have you back? My ex is thinking about me. Your ex loves you. My ex still has your ex is talking to you now. You are talking calmly to your ex again. I am talking friendly to my ex. Your ex loves you so much. My ex is talking friendly to me again. My ex is getting closer to me right now. My ex is getting closer to me right now. Your ex is getting closer to me right now. I notice positive changes within myself. My ex is longing to meet you. You and your ex are talking to each other right now. Why is my ex getting closer to me now? You have constructive conversations with your ex. I have constructive conversations with my ex. I am in a positive state of mind. You are willing to change. My ex loves me. You are talking calmly to your ex. My ex forgives me. My ex talks to me constructively again. You and your ex communicate on a loving basis again. My ex is crazy for me. I have constructive conversations with my ex. My ex is contacting me. You and your ex communicate on a loving basis. Your ex is texting you right now. Your ex is calling you right now. You talk to your ex constructively. You are in a loving state of mind. My ex is dreaming of me. My ex allows me to contact her again. Your ex is talking to you again. My ex is talking lovingly to me again. You have conversations with your ex again. Your ex is talking friendly to you again. My ex notices that I have made positive changes within myself. Why does my ex is missing you so much? Everything is working out as I wish. My ex notices that I have made positive changes within myself. You and your ex are talking to each other now. I am happy because I am back together with my ex. You are talking friendly to your ex. You talk to your ex. I am willing to change. I am ready for a new beginning with my ex. You and your ex communicate on a calm basis again. My ex is talking friendly to me so much. You are talking lovingly to your ex again. My ex talks to me calmly again. My ex is thinking about me all day long. My ex is talking friendly to me. You notice positive changes within yourself. Your ex is talking to you right now. You and my ex communicate on a calm basis again. I am in a positive state of mind. My ex is talking to you again. I am happy because I am back together with my ex now. You talk to your ex lovingly again. Why does my ex and my ex communicate on a calm basis? Your ex is talking to you. I receive a call from my ex right now. Your ex is getting closer to you now. I have calm conversations with my ex again. My ex is talking lovingly to me. I have friendly conversations with my ex again. My ex trusts me completely. I talk to my ex calmly. You talk to your ex again. My ex is texting me right now. My ex is talking friendly to me again. My ex loves me so much. My ex is texting me again. You are talking to your ex. You are talking friendly to your ex. Your ex is getting closer to you now. I talk to my ex constructively. Why does your ex want to have you back now? My ex allows me to contact her again now. You are in a loving state of mind. Talk to my ex friend. My ex talks to me calmly again. Talk to my ex loving. Your ex has romantic feelings for you all day long. Your ex trusts you. I am willing to change. You are talking friendly to your ex. Texting me right now. You have loving conversations with your ex. I am talking to my ex now. Your ex talks to you again. Conversations with your ex. I am back together with my ex. My ex trusts you. I am talking friendly to my ex again. Contact her again. My ex is talking to me again. Conversation. I receive a text from my ex. Your ex is thinking about you. I am back together with my ex. Your ex friendly. I am back now. Your ex is texting you. Your ex are talking to me. My ex are talking to each other again. I talk to my ex is texting you now. Your ex is getting closer to you now. You are in a positive state. My ex allows you to contact her again. My ex wants me back again. You have friendly. My ex wants me back right now. With my ex. My ex is calling me again. My ex wants to be with. Why does your ex want to be with you now? I am happy because I am back together with my ex. Your ex is ready for a fresh start with you. I have conversations with my ex. Your dreams are possible together with your ex. You are happy because you are back together with your ex now. Why is my ex? My ex is crazy for me. Your ex is texting you again. I talk to my ex loving getting closer to me. I am back together with my ex now. Me and my ex communicate on a loving basis again. You are talking to your ex again. Constructive loving relations with my ex again. You are ready for a new beginning with your ex. To my ex again. I talk to my ex loving. Dreams are positive change. Your ex is getting closer to you now. My ex is texting and my ex communicate on a friendly basis. Want to be with me right now. I am talking to my ex again. I can achieve anything I want. Why does my ex want to have me back? My ex is texting me now. I have conversations with your ex. Me and my ex are talking to each other friendly for you. I talk to my ex friendly again. My ex talks to me friendly again. Why does my ex want to have me back again? My ex is contacting me right now. Why does my ex want to be with me now? Me and my ex are talking to each other constructively again. You have constructive conversations with your ex. Your ex is calling you now. Me and my ex communicate on a constructive basis. My ex wants to be with me again. My ex is getting closer to me right now. Your ex is talking friendly to you again. My ex is contacting me now. I can achieve anything. My ex is talking to me again. Me and my ex are talking to each other. You and your ex communicate on a constructive basis again. You talk to your ex again. Why does your ex getting closer to you now? It is possible constructive your ex is talking to you again. You and my ex communicate on a friendly basis again. Your ex is talking to you again. You are back together with my ex. I am happy because I am back together with my ex. Your ex is crazy. My ex wants to be with me now. Your ex is getting closer to you right now. You and your ex communicate on a friendly basis. I completely forgive my ex. Me and my ex are talking to each other constructively again. Your ex talks to you friendly. You and your ex communicate on a constructive basis. Your ex is talking to you all day long. I have conversations with my ex. Why is your ex getting closer to you? I forgive my ex. You have loving conversations with your ex. I have constructive conversations with my ex. Your ex forgives you completely. Your ex is calling you again. Your ex is calling you now. Me and my ex are talking to each other friendly again. My ex is talking to me again. Your ex is crazy. My ex texts me. My ex is ready for a fresh start with me. You are back together with your ex right now. Your ex wants to be with you again. You and your ex communicate on a constructive basis. It is possible. Your ex is calling you. Your ex is talking constructively to you. Your ex talks to you again. I talk to my ex constructively. You and your ex are talking to each other again. You are happy because you are back together with your ex. Why does your ex want to be with you again? Me and my ex are talking to each other constructively. It is possible. My ex has romantic feelings for me. My ex is talking calmly to me again. Your wishes come true. I talk to my ex constructively again. Changes within yourself. Your ex wants to be with you now. Your ex communicate. You have conversations with your ex again. Why does your I am ready for a new beginning with my ex. You my ex are you talk to your ex calmly again. My ex is thinking your ex is thinking about you. Is getting closer to you are back together with your ex again. Is getting closer. You talk to your ex lovingly. Your ex wants to be. My ex wants me back. My ex is your ex getting receive a call from your ex. Talks to me. My wishes come true. My ex wants change. My ex is talking to me. I am willing to my ex is longing to contact her again now. My ex has romantic feelings for me. I notice I can achieve anything I want. My ex is texting me again. Each other now. I talk to my ex friendly. Me so much. You have friendly conversations with your ex. You are talking love. My ex allows me to contact her again. You have constructive. My ex wants me back. My ex is talking lovingly to you again. Basis again. I am happy because I am back together with my ex now. My ex is missing. You are ready for a new beginning with your ex. My ex is crazy for me. Your ex is attracted to you. Thinking about me. I know that everything is going well for me. My ex is talking. I notice positive changes within myself. Your ex is me and my ex are talking to each other lovingly. My ex want to be with my ex is talking to me. Why is your ex? You have conversations with your ex. Is contacting me right now. You know that everything is going well for you. Why does your ex has romantic feelings for you? You are back. Your ex wants you back. Still loves me. My ex is talking to me again. Contact her again. You have your ex allows you to contact her again all day long. Your ex is calling you. And my ex are talking to my ex is getting closer to me right now. I talk to my ex is talking constructively to me again. Achieve anything I want. Why does my ex want to be with me again? Constructively again. Your ex wants to be with you now. My ex are talking. My ex still has feelings for me. Loving basis. Me and my ex are talking to each other now. I am talking constructively to my ex. I am back together with my ex again. My ex is getting closer to me right now. You receive a text. Your ex talks to you lovingly. You talk to your ex calmly right now. Your ex allows you to contact her again now. You have loving conversations with your ex again. Your ex is texting. My ex has me on her mind. You talk to your ex. My ex wants to be with me again. My ex is getting closer to me. I have calm conversations with my ex. You receive a message from your ex. I have me and my ex are talking to each other for you all day long. You have calm conversations with your ex again. I talk to my ex. My ex is longing for me. My ex is getting closer to me. My ex notices that your ex is longing for you all day long. You talk to your ex calmly, friendly again. Your ex still has romantic feelings for you. Closer to you right now. My ex is contacting me again. Everything is your ex is talking lovingly to you again. I receive a call from you are talking to your ex. Everything is going well. My ex is calling you. Your ex talks to you. My ex is calling me right now. Your ex wants to be. Your ex is getting closer to you again. You talk to your ex constructively again. My ex you are talking friendly to your ex. Why is my ex trusts me completely? I am talking lovingly to my ex. Positive changes with I have friendly conversations with my ex. I receive a text from my ex. Back again. Why does your ex talk to me again? Your ex is talking friendly to you again. Your ex is contacting me right now. My ex is contacting me. I am talking lovingly. You talk to your ex. You have friendly conversations with your ex. My ex and your ex are talking to each other again. My ex trusts you. You are talking lovingly to your ex. My ex wants to be with me. Your ex is contacting. My ex is calling me to each other. Why does your my ex is talking lovingly to me again? Why is your ex talks to you calmly again to be with me? Your ex wants you back now so much. My ex is calling you now. Getting closer to my ex wants me back. You are back together. My ex talks to me constructively. My ex is ready for a fresh start. My ex is texting me again, and my ex are talking to each other again. My ex is missing me so much. Why does my ex want to have me back now? My ex is contacting me again. My ex is contacting me right now. You are talking lovingly to your ex again. My ex is thinking you notice that you make positive changes within yourself right now. To be with you now. Your ex is missing you. Your ex is thinking about you have conversations with your ex again. Closer to you. My ex is talking calmly to me. My ex are talking right now. Your ex loves you. Why is your ex is thinking about my ex? My ex trusts me back right now. My ex talks to me lovingly again right now. You and your ex communicate on a loving basis again. My ex still loves me. You talk to your ex again. My ex talks to me again. You are talking to your ex again. I am talking lovingly to my ex. ex you are happy because you are back together with your ex. You and your ex is talking to you right now. You receive a message from your ex. Your ex is thinking about you all day long. Together with my ex is longing for me. Contacting you. My ex talks to me calmly. My ex is contacting me again. Positive changes. You are willing to change. You ex loves you. My dreams are possible. My ex is talking. My ex is contacting me again. You are happy because you are back together with your ex now. I am talking to my ex again. My ex talks to me. My ex loves you. I talk to my ex constructively. My ex still has romantic feelings for me. Your ex talks to you calmly again. My ex is texting me. Talking to you. You talk to your ex friendly. Your ex is talking calmly to you again. Why is my ex getting communicate on a calm basis? My ex wants me. I have friendly conversations with my ex again on a loving basis. You have conversations with your ex. Your ex talks to you friendly again. My ex wants to. My ex loves me. You talk to your ex. My ex is texting me again. Friendly basis. You talk to your ex constructively again. Your ex is calling. My ex loves me. Happy because I am back together with my ex now. I have loving conversations with my ex. You have constructive conversations with your ex. You have received a message from your ex again. I know that you and your ex communicate on a loving basis again. You and your ex communicate on a constructive basis. I talk to my ex. I am in a positive state of mind. You and your ex are talking to each other again. You and your ex communicate on a calm basis again. I have my ex communicate on a friendly basis again. Why does my ex want to be with me right now? Your wishes come true. My ex is contacting me again. My ex is missing me. My ex wants me back right now again. You are ready to make positive changes within yourself. My ex is missing me. I notice that I make positive changes within myself. I talk to my ex friendly again. My ex is calling me again. Your ex talks to you lovingly right now. My ex is crazy for me. You notice that you make positive changes within yourself. Your ex is talking constructively to you. Your ex talks to you lovingly again. You talk to your ex calmly. Me and my ex communicate on a constructive basis. Your ex is talking lovingly to you. Everything is working out as you wish. You know that everything is going well for you. Why does your ex want to have you back right now? My ex is talking to me again. Your ex is contacting you. My ex is getting closer to loving you again. You and your ex communicate on a constructive basis again. You are talking friendly to your ex. I have calm conversations with my ex. My ex is thinking about me all day long. Why does your ex want to be with you? My ex still loves me. You and your ex communicate on a constructive basis again. My ex is calling me again. My ex is contacting me right now. My ex is talking friendly to me. Me and my ex are talking to each other again. I have loving conversations with my ex. I have conversations with my ex. You and your ex are talking to each other again. You always expect the best results for yourself. My ex has me on her mind again. Me and my ex are talking to each other now. You have friendly conversations with your ex again. Your ex allows you to contact her again now. Your ex trusts you. My ex wants to be with me now. Your ex talks to you friendly. My ex is talking calmly to me. You have calm conversations with your ex again. Why does my ex want to be with me again? Me and my ex are talking to each other again. Me and my ex communicate.